start a cult up here recently. Religious, of course. It's been fun. It's been fun. A lot of work. Lot of work. You know, those 60s cult leaders, they don't know how we have it here in 2024. Everyone's opinionated. You have to watch out for everybody's thoughts and feelings. Didn't have to do that back in the day. Get away with anything. Not these days.
It's actually crazy what you could get away with back then.
It's always nice to belong. Exactly. And you do belong here. Bam, 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 bam. Are you gonna do the longer form? No, I just do one of those per product. I always go with the first box. So sometimes that's good, sometimes that's bad. Well, when I remember to, sometimes I forget because I have to record. I have to actually record it because it's longer. Our replay buffer only goes back a minute and a half, which isn't long enough. But
It's not 5 teams.
5 equipos, mis amigos. No tengan miedo. Tengan gozo. Tenga gozo en mi corazón. High-end cards for sale nowhere but TikTok and has a shop in Washington, so random for TikTok. What? I don't know what you're talking about. That didn't make sense. It's random to see that type of stuff happen on TikTok, like self-promoting and only high-end on TikTok. I still don't know what you're talking about. Like TikTok is promoting themselves as a high-end? As a shop in Washington. I'm not following. High-end cards only through TikTok? I don't think TikTok... Does TikTok sell singles? I don't think so. I've always said that they should. It doesn't make any sense. You know, I guess I guess then they have to worry about the authenticity issues, which, let's be real, that's the one thing. Oh, yes, there's people who sell singles. They're not supposed to. But they don't sell it through TikTok's shop, right? They're just like, it's just people who say like, oh yeah, PayPal me here or something, right? Like if you go into their shop, you're not going to see a picture of the cards. Unless I'm mistaken and they've updated something. Make deals through TikTok. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, they just go, yeah, okay. Yeah, I personally feel the best market, the best chance that somebody has for shaking up the eBay market for trading cards. Because of course Golden does a very good job, but they're high end. If you're not selling high end on Golden, you know, if you're selling lower end stuff, and when I say lower end, I mean like below 1,000 and probably below like 5,000. Those cards usually don't do as good on Golden as they do on eBay for the most part. Golden's better for just high end stuff. Fanatics Lives stuff is a joke, and that's what makes me feel like the Paul Skeens situation is just that much sketchier to me. But I've always felt the marketplace that has the best chance of shaking up eBay's choker hold on the trading card situation is TikTok. With how many of us users are already on here for for trading cards. Imagine if you could just bid on cards here too. It'd be pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. Ah. Is it though? Is it? It's good for no. It's the. I think that's the dumbest thing for the slabs. Personally, no offense. No, it's like those are already authenticated. Slabs get cracked often, and then resealed though. You can't reseal them. Once they're cracked, they're unusable. I mean, maybe a cheap, not like PSA or Beckett. Once you crack those things, they're done. You're not putting those back together. I've never had an issue. I've bought many before eBay started doing the authenticate. Before they started doing that. Never had an issue. To me, it's just a pain in the ass. It's another reason for them to increase their fees, plus take longer for the item to get to you. That's the worst. Authenticate items take weeks sometimes. Crazy. I've seen that before. I don't know that you have. You can't reseal them. They're destroyed when you crack them. Unless it's a cheap slab, but those things aren't resealing after they've already been busted. I don't know. I mean, I just don't even see how it's even possible. But if for some reason they had a special piece of equipment that could crack a slab without actually damaging it so it could be resealed, what value of card are we talking about here? Are you buying 10, 5-figure cards? Okay, well, sure. All right, now we're talking. I could get on board for eBay Authenticate being over $1,000, but $200? Now we're, So yeah, I mean that's different. I thought we were talking about the cards that most of us here were buying. mean, no one's going through that process for a $750 card. The equipment it would require to actually be able to go through and do that, you might as well just go make your own slab. You know, you know what I mean? Just go make your own slab and do all that. But wait, I figured we were talking about, the fact that it's $200 for authenticate or mandatory authenticate is crazy. It's just a pain. Yeah, the minimum price. I mean, $750 would be better. I just feel like at the very least $1,000. Anything above, anything below that, it's just like, come out. My favorite is that if it has unless they fix this, but I don't think they have. If it has a patch on it, then they can't authenticate it. But you still have to ship it to them. And then it'll end up saying some weird authenticate thing that makes the buyer think that something's wrong and sketch them out. Like, unable to authenticate, but still sending to buyer. And they like, wait, why was it? It's like, don't worry, they just don't authenticate patches. But they still make us send it to them, even though we put memorabilia on the card or patch. There's some things they gotta fix. Most importantly, their fees. That is step numero uno. We got 5 spots left, people. Marlins, a little chance for Ichiro, Pudge, and Jazz Chisholm. ¿Quién más? ¿Quién más? The Braves. Hello. Braves are big, but they also go wild. They go absolutely crazy.
Sean taking down the Astros in 14. Luminaries 14. Sean's purple, right?
No. DJ
Or-
Sean?
Yeah.
No.
Blue? Or no, he's green.
Just green.
Yeah.
I have something to say. And it might be popular, it might be unpopular. But can I say it? Oh, Astros is the website. Yep. If you want me to say it, I'll say it. But only if you want me to. All right, I'll say it. Josh Allen did not get a first down.
What?
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
No, he didn't. The angle is he did not. One, he didn't even have the ball on the outside side of himself. He had it on the inside side of himself as he was turning. He didn't stretch it. He didn't anything. In no way did I think that that was a first down. Now, which it does for a second look like he has the ball on the other side of himself, which if he did, then I do think it's a first down. But the issue is as he turns, you realize, oh no, he actually had it on he had it on the side farthest away from where the first down marker was. He didn't have a first down. Everyone's been freaking out about that, and I was like watching it, and at first I was like, oh my gosh, that's so egregious. And then he turns, and you're like, wait, the ball's not even on. Huh? What? Yes, I do agree with that. I don't think that was. I don't think that was. Yes. But that at the same time, it's like that stuff does happen all the time. Not perfect spots, right? Like that happens. Should it happen? No, and I'll get on board for that. But at the end of the day, he didn't get it first time. I know that it was. I'm not a Chiefs fan. I'm not a Chiefs fan. I'm not an anybody fan when it comes to the NFL. Where is? There we go. Astros are moved, Eric. But yes, I do agree the play before was a bad spot. But once again, go back and watch it. And where it just feels like the ball is when his back is kind of turned to the camera, you're like, oh, that's a first down. But then when he turns, you'll realize the ball's not where you think it is. The ball is farther away from. He has it on the other side of his body. This way side, not back to front, side to side. Other side. Let's let Ryan take over. Wait, are you talking to me? Who is Ryan? Who is this Ryan? And where do we find him? Now, here's my next thing that I'm, if MLB has the ability, to use 8 different cameras and they every time, listen, we've had replay now for how long have we had the replay for now in MLB? 3 years? 4 years? Who cares? Multiple years. Yet every time they make sure to tell you what? Now, this is going to be reviewed in New York, where we don't have the ability here, but they have the ability to sync up the cameras so they can look at this from one angle and then pull up the camera from the other angle, and they're looking at them simultaneously at the same time. Okay? Every time. It's like, we know. You've told us that every game, multiple times a game, for the last 4 years, 3 years, whatever it is. We know that they can look at multiple camera angles simultaneously. Thank you for telling us that. So, my question is this. If we can look at a telescope and see a planet that's so far away that we don't even have a name for the galaxy that it's in, all right, that's a little over-exaggeration, but you know what I mean. Why can't we have an aerial camera too? They already have those cool camera things that move around on the strings. So just have it right above them. High. So that way, I don't know, it doesn't get hit by a ball somehow. I don't know how it even would. Who's going to throw a ball that high straight up in the air right above them? That camera can be pretty right above them. And then the cameras that are behind, and then they just sync them up. And what would be really cool is that now, when it is the off season, I can still watch football and be reminded about the really cool technology of cameras being synced so you can watch multiple angles at the same time. Because I do miss hearing that during the off season of baseball, when I don't get to hear about how cool the cameras are and how the replays can be watched simultaneously from different angles, yet being at the same time of the past. The past is being replayed from multiple angles simultaneously, in sync. Yes.
You see the other
Seems like an
angle?
easy fix. What?
You see the other angle? Where Josh is facing the camera?
Yeah, so I've seen the different ones. It's not a first time.
You think it looks
Oh,
like
It's not a first time.
you're in line.
When you're copying over the names, make sure it's always the billing name as well, not the shipping name. I got this one. I got it. Bada bing, bada boom. And then if there is no billing name, then shipping name's fine. Eric Luminaries, in fact. Jaden, can you go upstairs and get that actually, por favor? The case that's out on the front porch. Box of cards. And I want you to treat it like the Pope. How the Pope gets carried around. Put that thing in a glass box. Don't even let people look at it. Keep that thing safe as you bring it down here. There we go. I don't think the Pope gets carried, actually. I think he rides around in a glass box, but it's being driven. Whatever. It's fine. He understood the assignment being keep it safe. Oh, yes, Luminaries. Eric, we were supposed to have triple threads tonight, but the shippers were mean. They were super mean to us. And they shipped it to our P.O. box for some reason, which wasn't on the order, but I had bought something from them previously, months and months and months ago, back when I did have stuff shipped to the P.O. box, until I learned that my post office is so small that it doesn't ship stuff or it doesn't sort stuff to the next day. So even though it got there today at 11:15 or 11:17, whatever it was, in the morning, they won't sort it till the next day. So it's here. It's been delivered, technically. But I won't have it till tomorrow. Mean. Mean. Zelric, you've had the Guardians. That's not quite the same thing. Not quite the same thing. No offense. I do hope we get you a Guardian, though. I do hope we get you a Guardian. But it is a little bit different. Ah. But I do hope we get you a guard. Pain. I have started the second season of Severance. I will say, I'm intrigued. I am intrigued. That was not, for those who were like me and only watched the first episode and was like, this is really weird. Not my style. I will say, give it a go. And you're going to have to go more than 2, 3, 4, 5 episodes. I'd say probably right around that 5 or 6 episode mark is where you know, it's like, something's happening. Something's going on. Yeah, that's the one, big boy.
Thank you, you're so strong. Thank you for using your strong muscles to keep it safe.
And then once you get to that second to the last episode, and it's like, oh, now we're talking. You've got Daddy's attention. Oh, so much paper. There you go. You can take that home and play with it.
Okay.
Some fun paper.
A giant paper airplane.
Yeah. Paper mache. I know you're a big paper mache.
Yep.
You know, that's a lost art. You don't see too many people paper macheing anymore. You know, people still paint, people still draw, people still sculpt. But you don't see a lot of macheers. What does it mean to mache? Like, what would it be to leather mache? Is that even a word? Or our teachers just make it up? Paper mache. I gotta look this up. What does it mean to mache? What does it mean to mache something? To mache something means to create a three-dimensional object by covering a form with layers of paper pulp mixed with glue, essentially using the papier mâché technique, where mâché translates from French to chewed. Oh. Gross. Does that mean that the original people, I mean, I would imagine it got that name for a reason. Does that mean the original paper macheers were just, I got a cool idea for a project, and spit it out? Interesting. Because all I gotta say then, if you consider yourself a paper macheer and you're not chewing on the paper, I don't want it. It's not authentic. It's not paper mache then. It's paper. Paper squished with my fingers, not chewed. Gross. I don't want it. I don't know. I'll see what I can do. I might bring it back. I might bring paper macheing back. Make it popular again. Maybe. I do have a lot of paper. Cards. Trash. Garbage. We could paper mache stuff with baseball cards. Something to think about. I don't know. I'll ponder upon it. Something to think about. Now there goes the base. Now you can say, instead of donating it to the kids, I'll say, would you like to donate your base to a struggling artist? Please. I'm building a life-size Shohei Ohtani 50-50 home run hitting statue from baseball cards. I will sell it for $1 million because it has Shohei's name on it and tops. Hey, you want to see a meme that was ahead of its time? Or a GIF, or I don't know, a reel, a TikTok that was ahead of its time? I'll show you. I'll show you one. You don't even have to. You don't even have to ask. I already asked you. And you didn't ask, but I'm still gonna show you. Stop! I'm doing it. I'm looking. Have some patience. I'm just a boy. Oh, I guess it was too long ago. I didn't even add it to my funny playlist. All right, well, I'm gonna have to scroll a little bit. So now you're gonna need a little bit more patience because I'm gonna have to do a little bit of this. Hold on, I'm getting there. Chill. Stop yelling at me. You guys get so needy. Okay, hold on. Gotta be getting close here somewhere. Gotta be getting big. There it is. Ready? Now, it's kind of hard to see, but he's counting his money. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. I made that post back in 1989. No. November. Back in November. But today's little 3 times MVP makes that ring a little bit truer even. I made that post after the 50/50 product got released. And now here we are. Not even a year later. Not even a year later. The 3 times MVP. Now here's the thing. I'm not going to complain because let's be real. Ohtani is huge. And he's a big deal. And his cards are awesome. Especially when we have the opportunity to get a Shohei Ohtani Mickey Mantle cut signature. I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to complain. Pop's new favorite trick is creating the kanji short print. Yep. No, you're not wrong. That's true. I mean, here's the thing. I don't get upset about those things, though. I know people do, and I know you're not being upset, but it's true. They do. They like that one. But like recently, they made that post about how the ping pong balls, the draft day ping pong balls, were put into 101 cards, like the actual ones pulled for the draft picks, and people are like, "Oh my gosh, who's asking for these things?" Just putting anything in a card now. And I was like, I saw that post. I was like, I don't know. That seems kind of cool to me. The ping pong ball that decided that the Guardians got to pick Travis Bazana. Ignore that. Sorry. Jack Caglione. And then that gets put into a card auto of that player. So they get to sign a card with the actual... Why is that stupid? To me, that's cool. You know? I don't know. Bruin, the same exact thing happened to Kutch. I'm not joking. He literally just sent me a DM. It's got to be a Florida spot then, right? The exact same thing happened to Bruin, or to Kutch. Can you send me the order number 2? I'm gonna go. 2 is a big deal, so we need to go. I need to go call somebody tomorrow. Well, someone down in Florida is being naughty.
Failed.
Yeah, I'm not joking. Kutch sent one like an hour ago. Same thing. Actually, let's pin Luminaries because Triple Threads will be in tomorrow. Okay. Whereas Luminaries is right here. Lumiere. Is this what you want, huh? You want yourself a little bit of this? Mm-hmm. Does it make you feel some sort of way? Let me just say, when I grab this big black box, does it excite you? Hmm? And actually, in Spanish, box is caja, right? So we could even say BBC, big black caja, cajita. Well, actually, that would be little box. When I grab this big black caja, does it excite you? This BBC. Ask me. Or answer me. Curious. Why is that funny, Kutch? Or Crew? Kutch. Crew. Crew, why are you laughing at that joke?
Because it's just, I don't know.
Crew.
I'm not laughing.
You're confused, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, good.
I was
You're
confused.
like, oh, I don't even know what he's talking about over there. BBC? What is that? The British Broadcasting Cohort? What does BBC stand for? BBC News. British Broadcasting Channel. Probably channel, not cohort. Oh, company. Okay, that makes sense too. That's probably what you thought I was talking about, huh?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You Rupert. All right, let's have some fun. Come on. Come on, baby. Let's do the twist. Is that as in no? No. It's a... Oh, for fuel. Use code ACW cards to get 0% off. There's no code. Sorry. We're not cool enough to have a code. But you can still go and get it. No nicotine, but energy. Fuel. Power. I think it makes you stronger. I don't know. We're not influencers, so I can say whatever I want about it. I think it gives you superpowers. That's the rumor on the street. No, actually, yes. There's a little bit of caffeine. Maybe a little. No, there's not as much as like an energy drink.
Or like 50. Isn't
It's it's more than just caffeine. Word on the street is it prevents Alzheimer's. But does it have a component, not a component, chemical, probably a chemical technically, which is used to treat Alzheimer's? Well, that's what they claim. That's what they claim. Does that mean that it's true? I don't know. I'm not a doctor. Whatever they say. I will say this. It actually works. The only time that I've ever had like an energy drink ever actually wake me up is when I drink enough to work to the point where it makes me feel like I'm having a heart attack and like I'm jitters, you know what I mean? So that's not good. So I don't like that. I don't like that. So yeah. These are awesome. Order number sent. Thank you, Bruin. I will look into this. Not going to fix anything, but I want to make sure that doesn't happen in the future. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our... Oh, I think we actually got a redemption. We spoke that into existence. Is it? Yes, it is. Sí se puede. Ah! We did it! My hairy little friends, we did it! I'm proud of you all. You got into our last one, and we made it happen. Would you look at that? I love you all. You're all invited to come to my birthday party. Sincerely, ACW Cards. You have multiple options
Wait, what
with
is
this.
it?
You can fight for it to the death. 2, you can promise to take me with you, and then I will, you know, that's going to sway my decision to want to give it to you. And then 3, you just don't even invite me, you just give it to me. Think about it. Consider it. It's something that you should be considering. I don't want to force that decision upon you, though. Okay. I don't think it's just the regular one. I don't. Oh, it's gold tier, which is the regular, right? I think. Gold tier. I think the special one is, I don't know, something. Imitation. 100 cases have a gold tier. These are standard, and then 10 have a transcendent tier. So it's just regular gold. That's okay. That's okay. Let's start this thing. No, you guys get a decision, and that is that we can either, 1, randomize it. I don't think you get a +1 with it, Matt. I was just joking about that. We can randomize it, which means 1 person gets it. Or 2, Victor Scott, 21 to 25. Or 2, we consign it and sell it, and split it the 30 ways.
What does that do? This is my first break.
Trevor. That's nice. Whoa. It's an invite. It's an exclusive invite to a VIP Tops event.
Oh.
You have to RSVP by April 4th, 2025. So for those of, ooh, red, I like that. No auto. Jung Hoo Lee, 2 of 5. Project X. Have we just seen nothing but rookies so far? I'm pretty sure that every single card that we have pulled thus far has been a rookie. Rookie. I think so. It's kind of weird. I mean, not weird. Okay, now it's not. Stop talking about it. It's not even a real thing anymore. We don't even need to talk about it anymore. And a Babe Ruth. That's nice. 2 of 5. But yes, no, you guys do need to vote because it's majority rules based on those who vote. And the way that I want you to actually vote is not put it here. Because if you put it here, it will get missed. The way, if you're in this break, you need to vote in the next 30 minutes by sending me a DM from the account that purchased the spot. On if you, 1, want to sell it and split it 30 ways, or 2, if you want to risk it for the biscuit. What would it sell for? There's only 2. Oh, everybody shut up. Full focus here. That should be autographed, right? Nah, maybe not. I think the red is autographed, though. All right, everybody, please, reverence, fold your arms, bow your heads. We have ourselves some juicy, juicy goodies here. No rookie, it's okay, we still love it. Ooh! Kind of a color match. 1 of 1 for the pods. Trevor. Tatis. That's hot. So hot. And it is an auto behind for the Diamondbacks. We've been hot on Randy. Can I just say we have been hot on Randy? Randy and Tatis. The moment we got that invitation, the case was worth it. It was just so worth it. But now, some extra goodies for you. I'm giving you mine. That's a beautiful card. That's so stunning. There's those. Rooks. One more super? Probably not. I think another auto, though. Yes. We love when we get 2 chrome autos. It makes us, it tickles us. Yeah. Oh! Oh! 24 of 25. Reverse number match. Think about it. 24, 42. Kind of. That's a stretch. It's fine. We'll say it. eBay 1 of 1. We'll reverse the 1 of 1. So it's not an eBay 1 of 1. Switch the numbers. So now that makes it an eBay 1 of 1. It's math. Pujols, 17 of 25. I'm giving you mine. Although it looks like it's a fingerprint, so do I want to remove it or do I want to leave Mariano Rivera's fingerprint on it? I think we leave it, and I'm going to put mine right next to it. Put it right next to it. Now, if you do want to send it in for grading, you're going to want to remove the fingerprint. It's more like a finger smudge anyways. It's more like that. Not great considering recent news. I mean, here's the thing. One, there's no proof. You know, innocent till proven guilty. And 2, even if the allegations turn out to be true, that is Mariano's wife. And if his wife did something like that, you know, then, and he didn't know, no, I don't think that really affects him much. But yeah.
Which one did you do?
That's a great question, sweetheart. I bet you I was right here.
No, you voted for a boy.
I didn't vote for a boy. I just thought that it was a boy because that's what Mom told me.
But Mom voted for a girl.
She did not.
Yeah, she told me.
Well, she tricked me then. I was hoping that you would be a girl because then I would have a boy and a girl. Right? Yeah. Did you hear that that she just gave me? I wasn't thinking, guys. I was too. Damn it. That was my daughter. My very sweet and tender-hearted daughter who just brought a little tree that I drew and everybody put a pink thumbprint or a blue thumbprint on it, you know, to vote whether they thought it would be a boy or a girl. And I remember, to this day, I went last, and my wife told me to do blue to balance out the colors so it would look nice. And so I knew I did blue, but I wasn't thinking about that when she just came in right now and said, "Hey, Daddy, which one did you do?" So I'm just thinking, oh, that one right there. So you wanted me to be a boy? Like, I don't know. As soon as I pointed to it as well, I was like, oh no. Oh no. That's going to be a discussion for tonight. Oh, I feel so sad. I just broke her little heart. "24 of 25. Matthew Mills, little Johnny Bench. I am in trouble." That was her, the way she looked at me after. "So you wanted a boy?" That's so sad. I don't know, bro. Not that one. Boom. I told you. I told you how I was feeling about these, Blake. Now, I know it's not an autograph, but it is a pretty dang pretty patch, and I did say I wanted to pull a pretty patch. Ricky Bobby. And there's a little dirt on it. I like that. Muy bien. Qué delicioso. Alrighty, let's bring these on down. I'm giving you my love. Hold on, we gotta get the goodies up here. Ricky, Tiki, Tabby. Little Ricky Bobby. Johnny Bench. Mariano freaking Rivera. Yeah, buddy. That's way too far back. Bring it forward. Un poquito más, por favor. Sí, gracias. Randy out of 5. Jung Hoo Lee out of 5. Is that not too shiny? No? Good. How about a little Tatis Superfractor? Yabba dabba do. And one. Why not put up the little Skeins of 10 as well? All right. Oh, Skeins is so bright. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. I love that body. All right, guys. As of right now, this is our very final box of Transcendent. Do we have any supers in here? No. No. And you would think, well, you should just already know by being able to see, but there was one that was sneaky that one time. No. We have a redemption, which that could be. It's possible. Should we save the redemption for last? I say, why not? Sure. It wouldn't be a redemption if it didn't matter, right? Some of these stickers have been questionable. Stick you back on. 18 of 25. We are actually just straight up and down. Ronald Acuna, last team Magic. Special K. Special K. Where are some of those big juicy ones? Do I have any more of them up here? I don't think so. I need to grab some more because I need to put the sideways ones down there. Crew, did you steal them? I knew it. I freaking knew it. Because I never really used them before, so I never brought them out. We need them here. It's their time to shine. It's their time to shine. Seguimos adelante. Oh, well. Also not bad. Trevor! Jackson Holiday, 22 of 25. You can come on down here. That'll do it as well. What a freaking awesome case. Getting the 2 autos, of course, is going to help every time. Sow! I thought it was Jackson for a second. Not bad. Still color match. 9 of 10. Gold glove, yeah? I do believe, if I remember correctly. But for a second, I saw that Brewers, and I was like, Another Churio? Ooh. Kirsch. DG. 7 of 10. I like that. That's got to be the number then, right? Little number patch there. Beautiful. Beautiful. Color match. Sapphire. I like that. Oh, I like it. Oh, you know what that is? That is a 1 of 1, ladies and gentlemen. That is a 1 of 1. Platinum. Mets. Oh. Oh. Ooh. Mmm. Daddy likes that. Daddy likes that a lot. Oh, you're right. We did get a 1-on-1 of him last night, the super. Yep. Make that 2 nights in a row. Well, not 2 supers, but you know what I mean. You know. Oh my gosh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Trevor. 17 of 25. Mickey T. What a case. What a freaking box, man. That is... We still got 2 more. Dos más. So far, so good. There's a side of me that says, I don't think I go get any more Transcendent. What a box to go out on. Am I right? Tell me I'm wrong. You don't want to. You can't. Dave Winfield. All right. Probably would have been better to start on that side of the row. That's okay. Dave is awesome. Another one for the pods. Little redemption time. A little redemption. Which the camera's probably going to have a... Oh, no, it's doing it just fine. Congratulations. Felicitaciones. You are due to receive a Transcendent Collection autographed Emerald Parallel of, which is out of 5. It's going to be nice. Oh my gosh. Yep. Emerald. Emerald on the Mariner. Okay, now you can't focus on it. But when there was a huge black sponge sitting in front of it, you could. You little... For some reason, the sponge is helping it. A little Emerald on the Mariner. Grippy. What a freaking box, man. And woman, lady, and gentleman. Not just man. We have many. Well, there's 2. Lady and gentlemen. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I wanna see you tonight. What a case. What a case. There. Wow. Wow, wow, wee, wah. King of the castle, king of the castle. Stonemason. I've got a couple things. I'm gonna send you a DM, please, that I've been praying for. I'm gonna, if you don't mind, adding them into your prayers tonight, because someone's been living a little bit holier than me. Someone's been living a little bit holier than me. So I'm going to have it, just a quick couple additions into your nightly prayers, if you don't mind. The nice one too, yeah. Wow. Gotta love that. Felicitas? Right. I know. Praying for it. Sliding right in at the... Well, I guess we did. It would have been the first one normally. But we knew we had to go last on the redemption. It was going to be good no matter what. No problem, Trevor. Yeah, you did great as well. But yes, if you want your vote to count, don't put it here. Send me a DM right now because I'm going to go count them all up. I'm going to give you guys 7 minutes. So until 7:10. And whatever's come through at the time when I go in, please, just the people that are in this break. If you send me one and you're not in this break, I will not just block you. I will call up Mr. TikTok himself and I will say, you take him out. I don't want to see him ever again. Take him out. Ban TikTok from that person. Listen, if you do send me one, I won't call him, I promise. I will not call Mr. TikTok. But just don't. Unless you were in the break. Then send me whether you want to sell it and split it or roll for it. Okay? Phil, were you in the break? You were White Sox, right? Yes. Whether we're gonna sell it and split it between you all or roll for it. How do you distribute Shroot Bucks? We do Shroot Bucks here. Just a little Shroot Bucks action. All right. You know what? I've decided we're canceling the votes early. Actually, let me go count the votes. Well, would you look at that? A little 2020 election action going on here. It would appear that by an astounding margin, everyone wants me to keep it. Wow. You know, it looked like Cell had just a guaranteed win locked in. But hold on real fast. Wait. Well, let me go. It does look like Cell's winning. Let me go for a quick pause real fast just so I can count it. Hold on. And we're back. Sorry, I didn't mean to stop the live there, but the votes did come back as you guys want me to keep it. Crazy. I know. I would have, listen, I wanted to do that on screen. I wanted to do that on screen, but it's late. And there was so many votes. More votes than we've ever had in the history of votes. And although it seemed like nobody wanted me to just keep it, and when I was doing my rallies to try and talk you guys into, letting me keep it, nobody showed up. But when you guys had your rallies for selling it, thousands and thousands of people were there, and so I know that seems suspicious. But interestingly enough, when I did pause the live to go count the votes, you guys did vote for me to keep it. Thank you. I'll see you guys in 4 years. Just a little 2020 election humor for you. Okay. See you guys in 4 years. Okay, let me go see what we got. Well, you got 3 more minutes. 3 more minutes. 3 more minutes. Someone just paused stuff. Exactly. There's just so many votes. You know what? Half of us are going to stay here tonight and count them. We're going to send everyone else home. That way they can get some sleep. But the other half of us will stay here to count. Nothing suspicious going on. Should have sold an invitation. Oh no, invitation. I've been seeing it. People have been selling the invitation spots. At this point, they're getting up to close to $800 to $1,000 a spot. A spot. Which, if you think about that, if there's a 1 in 10 chance of getting it, then that would suggest that it should sell for $800 to $1,000. Nope. I can math. Listen, shut up. Rewind it, crew. Cut it, crew. $8,000 to $10,000. Have any of the... No, none have sold. Like, none of the actual... The only stuff I can find that have sold have been the spots. There's only 2 that I find listed on eBay, and one of them is $10,000. The other one is $20,000. The person who has the one listed for $20,000, I think, might be delusional. They might possibly be delusional. It's not confirmed yet. We're waiting for the tests, but rumor on the street is they are delusional. Transcendent invitation. There's the one, which it's a golden ticket too. It's a golden ticket, which is not the higher one. Now, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. They're probably nice people. But that's a lot of money, $20,000. And then what's the other one? Which $10,000, that one strikes me as probably correct. If they're going for $800 to $1,000 a spot, well, maybe. In fact, it probably should be a little more, because even though it's 1 in 10 odds, you know, if it's averaging out around that, then to guarantee getting it, you would think would probably be a little bit more. So probably like even more like 10 to 12,000. So listing it for 20,000, buy it now is probably not that's probably still a little high. I'd probably go like 15 to 18, and then someone comes in around that 12 spot. But 20 is a little bit probably high. But it's probably not a bad idea too, because you just never freaking know. Someone could very well come in and go, I want it. Boom, 20 G's. They could. So that person might actually be, they might be the intelligent one, and I'm the crazy one. But it is going to be a little tough with the fact that there is another one at 10 right now. Okay, sorry, what are we doing? Might get 20K if special guests. Yeah, that's true. True that. Tyler, take it for yourself and make connections there to get more boxes. Yeah. That's easy to say from outside the club. I don't know if the rest of the... Although I do appreciate it, I don't know if the rest of the crew is going to appreciate that sentiment. Hey, listen, I don't mind making you all a deal. That's fine. I can make you all a deal like that. But everybody would have to agree on that. Do a special break? I mean, at that point, I might as well just buy it. And then, you know what I mean? And there's no, I don't even know what these parties are. Plus, here's the next thing. I go by myself? I'm pretty sure it's just a one, you just go, one person. If it was like a BYOG, bring your own girl, well, that sounds bad. BYOS, bring your own spouse. BYOF, bring your own friend. Whatever. BYOG was sounding a little bit Diddy-ish, so I didn't want to promote that. BYO, bring your wife, then I'd be down. But then me, just there by myself. Hi, how you doing? My name's Adam. Yeah, I like sports cards. I love sports cards. Yeah. Thank you for inviting me. You know what I mean? I don't think I would do very well. So, I don't think so. It's on my girlfriend's birthday, so she love that. Hey, sweetheart. Peace. I just want you to know, sweetheart, I am having the time of my life celebrating your birthday right now. I can't wait to tell you all about it. You're gonna love it. Trust me, you're gonna love it. I'm pretty sure, but hold on. I don't know how this looks, so if there's a code on it, I don't want to, detail advanced stage of the change hotel accommodation for one night provided. Oh, you just actually need to have the invitation. Wow. Okay. Business casual attire requested. Requested, not necessary. So what you're trying to say is I can go in sweats. That's all I wear is sweats and a t-shirt and sometimes a Yankee jersey. It's literally actually just the invitation. So it's literally it doesn't say anything about just one. So but I bet you, listen, I bet you when you go to VIP, whatever, RSVP, it's like perfect. And you can add one additional guest for $10,000. Would you like to add a special guest for $10,000? Cheap. Or actually, if you do it right now, it's 50% off, $5,000 to add yourself a guest. I bet you it's something like that. Oh. Oh, oh, Where are we? Bam, bam, TikTok. TikTok. So we have sell and we have roll. That was a weird R. Sell. Hold on, let's do it like this. Hold on, just wait. Stop. I'm doing it. Stop. Oh, honey, I'm falling apart. You're playing hard to forget. All right. So, hold on. Just stop yelling at me. I'm trying my best. We're having fun. Listen, we're having fun. Matt. So. That was your spots right now? Yeah. Okay. Ooh, Trevor. He just wants to run. Also, if you're here, we can also just do it this way. So you don't have if you don't also have to DM me. You can just tell me right here. I don't know why. I was considering doing the 2020 election idea and just, I guess, counting it over the night. I don't know why I was acting like we couldn't just do this right after. Right? That's both Trevor. Yes. 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 Trevor. Trevor. Okay. Hold on if you Matthew. So. Blake, you were Cell. Boom. Boom. Okay, special case though. Boom, 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 boom. The cells might already have it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Not quite. Stonemason cell, 13. Give to me. I'll add that to the board. Yeah, Jay Millie. It's not a bad option. Chris, so. All right, I think it's pretty much probably that then. Oh, each team, yeah, each team gets a vote, 100%. That wouldn't be fair to the people who bought multiple spots to not get multiple votes. Boom, 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 boom. No, we'll auction it. Yeah, we'll auction it. I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So there's 15 cells. Bar. Oh, not just cell. Okay, so yeah, it's cell then. There. Oh, sorry. Sorry. I know you clicked Donald Trump, but somehow it cast it for Biden. I don't know what to tell you. Sorry. Sorry. Oh, we hit the VIP invitation. An exclusive invitation to our house in the middle of the street. Our house. All right, well, that's it. Sell it should be. And sell it will be. Yes. So make sure you do have an account on the site as well. It'll be up on eBay. Our eBay link is in the bio. So go and, you know. Yeah. I'm trying to see what we got a block of that. Actually, I don't know fully what needs to be blocked, so I'm just going to block any of the things that are identifiable. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It makes it possible to be identified. Or duplicated, I guess is a better way of putting it. Yes, this is the final case of Luminaries. You are correct, my friend. You got that right.
All right, I'm gonna take off.
All right, my friend. Adios.
Thanks.
Hasta luego.
See you later, dude. See you.
All right, Jaden, I got something for you. That way you can just stop sitting around doing nothing over there. He's a good boy. I'm just kidding. He's just a patient. He's just a patient boy. All right. Leave these little sticky note things where they are, so it blocks the. Just take it like that. Yeah, just one second. Actually, you know what? I don't need the sticky note because I can then just edit it and load it up. So. Yeah, just like that. They'll know. The people, they'll know. And then take one of the clothes too from the from that set. So take it.
Right here.
What?
One here.
Yeah, one of each. And then you don't have. I'll do the listing for it. So just just give me the pictures once you're done. All right. Yeah, per spot. So 1/30th per spot. Ichiro and Griffey, I like it. We pulled one before, but it also had a Julio on it. So I don't know if you're okay with that. Would that be okay if we pulled a Ichiro, Ken Griffey Jr., Julio triple booklet auto? Or just, would that be, because I can cut that third part off. I don't mind. Just cut it right off. That way it's just Griffey and Ichiro. Okay, will do. Tatis, no. You could tell there was like a little bit of, probably a little piece of, I don't know, something that was inside the pack doing some work. It's not bad, but it's noticeable once you get it under the light. Still beautiful. The schemes, on the other hand. I think there might have been like a really, really light print line or two. And to me, I say there's one. I say we grade that bad. Well, let me look at the back first. There is a... It looks really good. There's one really light, you know, those really fine, super, super fine lines. It's about a half-inch long from top to center, which I've seen. I've had cards that I've sent in that have more than that on the really fine ones, and they still do fine. And then there is one really light dimple on the back, but so minorly small. I feel like it's worth it. And even if it gets a 9, it's still a stunning, you know, color match in the instance of black and yellow. I'd give it a shot. Now, if you're planning on selling it, though, like then now is definitely the time to sell it. I wouldn't. If it comes back at 10, super duper worth. If it comes back at 9, still worth, but as for selling it wise, it probably ended up just being a break even. Cost wise and all that time. Oh, it's gonna, yeah, no, it'll sell. It's gonna sell because we're gonna, oh yeah, it'll be auctioned off. So yeah, let me know, Trevor. On that schemesy boy. Send it, okay. Got it. Yeah, that's a beauty. And if you're ever okay with the 9 on something, Trevor, just let me know too. Or if it's like a, you know, because I have my little scoring system I do, which of course, if it gets a 10, then I'm basically saying I'm 100% certain the card's going to get a 10. 9.9, basically 9.5 is when I get to the point where I'm like, all right, 50-50. It's going to get a 9 or a 10, and I'm about 50-50 on that. Probably more leaning towards 9 once I get to a 9.5, actually. Slightly. So, in fact, I do my whole scoring system on my Excel, so I should go and see what my, you know, what my 10 gem rate is, which that's probably a 10 or 100%. What my 9.9 gem rate is, 9.8, 9.7, and so forth. And then I can give you guys like a, you know, those of you that are regulars can say, okay, I'm okay with this score, you know what I mean. The one from a couple weeks? Not yet. No, the last 2 weeks have been crazy because of with getting, you know, just getting Ralph trained and all that. But that's what with him Mondays are tough because I just have so much to do to get caught up from the weekend, but tomorrow I was almost going to today, but it was still tough and I ended up having to take a phone call, but tomorrow I have everything out for me to start cleaning cards, but that'll be tomorrow. I'll finally be able to start cleaning cards every day again. The time is now. Yeah, this Spark of Light. Will, I only have one sealed box left. Some lunatic came in last night or not last night, a few nights ago, and ripped a full box of it. He's a psycho. It was me. I did it. Okay. Have us grade it for you, Matt.
That's your airdrop on.
Probably a 9 on that map. The centering is just borderline. It definitely looks within 60-40, but because of the borders being a little bit thicker than normal, it's just a little bit more noticeable that it's not perfect, but they do accept 60-40, so it's definitely still could get a 10, but I'd give it one of those just borderline 9s. Okay, you got it. Matthew, we talking about the ticket? Yeah, I'd say best case is probably 10K. You never know. But the spots lately, when you look them up, have been selling for the $800 to even $1,000 mark, range, which is a 1 in 10 odds of hitting one. So, you think 10x that, 8,000 to 10,000 range. But that's not always the case. Right. Because that would be assuming that the people bidding on it were thinking 100% rationally, which, as we all know, sometimes emotions do play a factor when it comes to the sports cards. Sometimes, rarely, but sometimes. But the very last one to sell went for 1,032. That was just the spot to possibly hit one. The one before that was 849. The one before that was 520. So it's gone up. Boop, 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 boop. 520, 849, 1,032. So, to me, going off those three, that would give us a low end range of in the 5,000 range up to 10,000. But have we seen things that go for more than what they probably should? Yes. So could it sell for $15,000? Possibly. Maybe. No promises. Could it sell for 100,000? It could. It's possible. Will it? I'm going to have to say, don't get your hopes up on the 100,000 number. That one's iffy. There's a chance. You're not wrong. You are not wrong for saying there's a chance at the, was it $3 million range? There's always a chance. Jim Carrey taught us that. He sure did. Jane, you can do the labels for Transcendent number 6. Did you hear me? Muy bien. Gracias. Sí, muy bien. Did you shut that all the way? What the? Vi does a better job. Now she slams it. She does slam, but did you check on Aurora out there to see if she absolutely hates me? Dude, the second I pointed at the blue thumbprint, I was like, oh my gosh, what have I done? She bombarded me when I didn't have full focus. That's like when your wife, that's like, you know, when your team just won. Whatever team it may be, if you're a baseball fan, football fan, let's just say your team just won and your wife kind of slips in casually while you're kind of celebrating and says, hey, we're going to go get lunch or dinner tomorrow with Susie, which is her best friend that you hate, and her husband, who's a weirdo. And you were just like, yeah, okay, all right. Woo! That's basically what just happened. She comes in mid-Transcendent break and asks me a question like that. Damn it! I really screwed up. I really did. Okay, let me finish this. Déjame invocarme. That's not bad, Logan. That'll do. That'll most certainly do, my friend. That's what you want to see, my friend. I don't know about any. Now, if it's rookie, yes. But if it's not rookie, you know, it still does need to get a 10 pretty much. Because a lot of people have the same mindset. And so that, you know, the 9s, 8s, 7s, the pop counts are just so crazy high. But 10s still do well on Griffey.
You did this one today, just now?
Yep. Alright, hold on. I gotta edit out the number so nobody tries to be sneaky. Steal it. Even though you need to have the invitation, we're just gonna play it safe. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. I need some. Let me know you. I need to know. What's the over under for what it sells for? 5? Yeah, I'd say 5K. The fact that we got a low buy it now at 10. I'd say if we're getting to the 5K plus range, we're, that should be a good expectation. If it ends up being more than that, then by all means, not a bad thing. But almost there. Talking over fantasy anyway. Beautiful. It's gone. It's been edited out. Take on me. Take me on. Hurrying on to Much better, actually. There we go. All right. Now we're ready. Let me go list it. Hold on. Almost there. That was longer than I thought it would be. Sorry to look away for so long. Rude. Oh, never mind. I didn't miss any questions. All right. Are you ready for this stuff, Jade?
Yep.
Come and get it. What you waiting for? Those are all hits. Where they want to. Okay. Which one do I like more? That? What? What? Jaden? What happened to the background now? Why has it got the side all up in its grill? We need to put this way to try to keep the cord just all the way over here so people don't trip on it. Look. Turn. Son of a. What is going on? There we go. There we are. I'm $1 million baby.
All the slides of the Green Star. Yeah.
Yes, please. Thank you, thank you. $90 minutes. Still at 405. Probably. The 405 was already pretty good. Got up there quick. Maybe more, though. It could have some more gas in its tank. All right, that is ready to rock and check it out. Good, good, good. Boom. Okay. Listen, if you're a part of that, go and follow it. The more follows that it has, the better chance it has of pumping those numbers up. And even go through a minimum bid. Don't bid it up. And which is going to be tough for 30 people to resist the urge to do so. But the more individual bidders that it has, then the better the algorithm will reward it. So, although your desires and your urges are going to tell you, oh, just go bid it up like crazy. Resist that urge. Especially early on. Because early on is when you can get people where, while it's low, people who never intend to buy it and know they won't win it, they'll still throw a bid on it because it's low. You know what I mean? They'll still throw a bid on it because it's low. So don't go and just boom, bid it up super fast to where it's at $5,000 with 3 bids. Because then you're screwing yourself and everyone else. The more bids, the better it is. The more individual bidders, the better. The more saves, the better, all of that. So, resist that urge early on. Now, towards the end, if you want to buy it yourself too, go for it. Do your thing. But Jacob, what's wrong? Are you nervous? No, we were listing a very expensive item that everyone just hit in the break. Not playing Clash of Clans. I played that like a while ago when I was a wee lad, but now I am a man. It's up. Just started, Trevor. It just started, my friend. Doubletree has 39 bids. Am I making it to 40? Oh, the family tree. I was thinking Doubletree. Doubletree Inn? The hotel? No, good. Alrighty. Love it. No, I would still open them up and prep them. You know, make sure there's nothing wrong. Now, of course, if you don't particularly care about the grade too much, then you can, take them out, or not. You can leave it in there, but I would always take them out. Yeah, normal ACW cards. eBay's not very good though. If you search ACW, oh, you found it. Okay, I was gonna say if you search ACW cards, like when you search a seller on eBay, I always have problems actually finding that seller, personally. But it's possible. But if you just go to our link in our bio, I was gonna say is another way to get it. Jaden, Yankees also had a hit. Yankees also had a hit, and Pirates. Full time? Yes. All day, every day.
You said leave these names open, right? But Yankees did have it. Only if you need to show. No, see, no. You need to show that one of them was TikTok. It's only when they're the same in the same place, then no. But since that one was TikTok, these two will be okay to overlap. That makes sense. Yankees and Pirates.
What was that?
Yankees and Pirates.
Sorry, come again?
Yankees and Pirates.
Yes, sorry. Bum, 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 bum. All right, let's get this updated. $1,000 already. Not bad. That's not too bad. Yeah. You know? You know? Hopefully not. Once again, just do one bid. I promise you. Although it's exciting to see it go up, just do one bid right now. Because the more individual bidders and the more bids that it does have will help the algorithm. So don't keep bidding over. There's only 2 bidders on there, so yes. Yes. Resist the urge. You can win it. Get a little bit of a discount. You sure can. That is an option. Tis. All right, where was I? Okay. Ralph's gonna be here. He has practice tonight. But I have a call that I gotta go hop on. But he's gonna be back here. He said in about 20. Well, that was about 20 to 30 minutes. He's finishing up his kids' practice. And so we'll shut it down for about 20, 30 minutes. But the live will be back up in about a half hour, maybe 20 minutes. So make sure to hop in the Discord. You'll get the notification when it starts back up. It'll be shortly here, not too long. And then I'll be back as well, probably within the first hour and a half of the stream. But yes, we will be back in about 20 to 30 minutes, my friends. I'm excited to see what that Transcendent invitation is at. I'm sure it will be higher by the time I'm back in here. Beautiful box that was. What a beautiful box that was. And I will see you guys here in un minute. Well, un hour. Peace.